Patty.
Tuesday.
How are
Hello,
you?
Happy
hello.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Say again.
Welcome to our Coffee Pot and Business Talk episode 105. I'm Rekha and I'm here with Wendy and Rika as usual. Today we are talking about something that hits home for a lot of us: reclaiming your time. So it's not just about being busy, it's about making space for what really matters to you. So we're going to share moments when we realized our days were running us and how we started taking control of our time, and just simple ways you can do it too, right? So I'm going to start with my thing when I realized our time was slipping away. I used to wake up and feel like my day was already full be-
Mhm.
before I even had my
Right.
coffee in the morning.
Yeah, I feel
So
you.
work, errands, commitments, kids, but none of it was the stuff that some of it mattered, but it was like some of it just fills your time up. So I was reacting to life instead of leading with it. So um, it just made me realize I have to take control of my time. So what about you, Wendy?
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying
I
because
know.
a lot of times we have so many things going on
Yeah.
and I feel overwhelmed. It's like even at the end of the day, you feel like you haven't done what you wanted to do,
Yeah.
and you keep thinking about it, and it sometimes made me feel like, oh, I can't go to sleep because my brain is still so active. And
Exactly.
so yeah, is the thing is, I have real estate, I have the digital business, and we have a lot of events going on, and through networking and birthday celebration. Not all our work, but you just
Yeah.
kind of say yes, 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 let's do it. And then in the end, you feel like, oh my goodness, I don't even have 5 minutes to myself. I have to go
Mhm.
here and then go there. So yeah, I do feel overwhelmed sometimes. Yeah. What about you, Rika?
Yeah, mine is, yeah, I can totally resonate with you ladies. But mine is, I was an absentee mom before. I juggled so many jobs, you name it, I've been there. So then I realized, like, no, it's not only like I'm forgetting myself, because that time I was like, as you know, I have a day job Monday to Friday, and before I have like I work Friday and Saturday nights in a care home, that 24-hour shift for 2 nights. So I'll spend my weekend just sleeping. So me personally, it affects me personally. Like I had constant skin breakouts. I was becoming forgetful, and you know what, I'm just overly tired every time. And the worst part is like I'm missing lots of times with my son, because in the beginning I thought I am okay, it's okay. But yeah, thinking of that I miss his football trainings, his Sunday matches, because I'm just in bed sleeping because I'm really really tired, because I need to go back to work the
Yeah.
following day. It was really hard. Yes, it is very tough. It's really hard. But looking back now, I said, you know what? I need to have a change. And I'm glad that, that's totally different. The lifestyle we have now is totally different, because I cannot do that anymore. It's just like at the beginning, it's like, if we are okay, it's okay, we can manage. I can manage. Well, I can manage, but it's not that for long. It's no, it's you are right. Just easily sleep. Like, oh my goodness, I've been doing that for how many years, but it's not doing good. Yes, we have financial, I get paid, but at the end of the day, it's not all about money, right? I
Yeah.
have something to look after myself and for family. So that was a really, really wake up call to me that I need to do something. Give
Yeah.
make something time for myself. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It gets overwhelming, if you don't take control about how we start managing our time. That's
Yeah.
for me, like it started with just getting starting clear with priorities.
Yeah.
Like you have your day is overwhelmed if you don't have like your priorities set up. Like if you might have stuff to do, but if it's not at the top three priority, you don't need to do it right away.
Mm.
So I started making task and give it number, saying what's the priority, one, two, three. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if it's not number one, then it can wait, kind of thing. So if it wasn't important or it doesn't align with my values, I either delay it or sometimes say no. So you just have to do it. You can't do it all.
Yeah.
Especially with me on vacation mode. Like
Oh yeah,
my husband always wants to go on vacation, but then when I come back,
that's a good
I
thing.
have all these stuff to catch up on. So I really have to learn prioritizing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one method that I've started implementing is, me and Russell, we like to get really busy throughout the whole day, and then once we say, okay, are we ready for dinner? We'll do the cooking, and then we'll have dinner while watching TV. So that is our chill time. And right now, it's like once dinner time starts, unless it's urgent matter or last minute call, otherwise we don't get back to work. So we will schedule, that's the time off for us, dinner and done, right? So chill. And then, so now when I plan my everyday schedule, I'll be like, okay, I can wake up as early as 4:30 a.m., meditation, do my workout, all those stuff. And then once I get started with work, I will kind of do a time block. Let's say, all right, from 10 to 12, I'm going to focus on my digital business and do batch posting. So I only have that 2 hours to finish all those posts. So I have to focus and then I turbo. And so that's one of the method that to get things done so that I can have the evening off, yeah, and get things done. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the good one. Yeah, me is my one of my biggest shift was learning, like what you said, Wendy, is blocking the time, like my me time. Because
Yeah.
before I commit anything else, because in the past, well, this is me. I always fill my calendar with work, chores, and everyone else, like invites with like friends and everyone going out. But you know what? There's nothing left for myself, and it's just before as well. I don't know how to say no. I put
Yeah.
myself, I can do this, and yeah, I can do that. It's not the problem. But then I realized, oh my goodness, why I know I'm so busy. So now I just make sure that I set aside just an hour before, even 30 minutes or an hour just for myself. You'll be surprised that an hour to recharge yourself makes you really, really feel different. So by protecting your space, by protecting my space, helps me show up better for myself, for my family, and for my business, of course. So again, this is very important. Sometimes you feel like maybe it's too selfish, but you know what? I really did. Like at home, they know that this is my me time. I need to go to sleep for like 30 minutes or half an hour. I'll
Yeah.
just go out for a walk, or I'm just staying in a bath. They don't disturb me because they know I really need that. So yeah, those is thing that helps me as well.
Yeah, and now we're going to share some quick tips to help our audience. Um, I we always talk about to-do lists, right?
Hmm.
But start building a stop doing list. can
Nice.
be
I
ve-
like that.
can be very powerful. Write down habits, commitments, or tasks that drain you and do not move you forward. Start cutting those things out. But for me, I whenever I'm doing any social media stuff, I get distracted by and I start scrolling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
start watching reels and stuff.
Mhm.
Those are the habits that I need to cut, like,
Mhm.
and that's reclaiming your time,
Yeah.
scroll time. Like I caught myself doing that this morning. I was looking at some business post I created yesterday, and then something else came up, and I started watching and it was an almost half an hour was gone. I didn't do anything,
Mm.
so start create instead of creating to-do list, create a stop doing list.
That's a great idea. I love that. I gotta work on that. I think the list is gonna be very long. Well, for me, I think a tip that I keep reminding myself to do is ask myself the question, like, if I have this time to that time is for work, right? Everything that I wanted to do, a new task that I'm starting to do, I will ask, is this an income generating activity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if yes, let's go. But then if not, it's just like, oh, because it's part of the job, I should do this. But then that's not the priority.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
and another one that I realize is, whenever we go visit family,
Mhm.
there's work is still going on, right? So I will rather do it in the morning and finish it, and then I ask myself, is this a family bonding time? And yes, because I travel to visit family, right? Like my
Mhm.
mother-in-law at the beach house. So when I go there, I don't want to work while I'm with
No,
her.
that's true.
So get it all done and then just spend quality time chatting, catching up, and
Yeah,
not even looking forward much. So yeah, I ask myself those questions.
that's good.
Yeah, that's really good, Wendy. Because sometimes we need it. Like, because we're on holiday, we just need to enjoy. I don't want to cook. I don't want to do whatever. Right? Yeah, and you know what? I am the same. Like, you know what? I started asking myself now as well. Like, is this business me now, moving me forward to the goal that I wanted? Again, if it's not, maybe not today, and then I wouldn't do it. And like what Reka mentioned earlier as well, the social media say you get really crazy. So now, once my laptop is open, I don't have my phone with me. And I don't have any link open. If I'm just doing like, for example, the training or anything online, I'll just focus on one because I'll get distracted with this noises everywhere, like in your,
Yeah.
this message and everywhere. And before as well, I have this habit like once in our business page, once I posted something, I need to wait it, who's watching, who's reacting. I just want to keep looking
Oh,
back and
I do that all the time.
oh my God, now I learn. I want once it's done, it's there, and I will come back for the following day, maybe. So that's another tip as well. And then again, it's just a time management. I need to learn. You need to learn to audit your week, audit your time, and how like where your time actually going. Because sometimes you don't realize that you've been doing this for 30 minutes, for an hour, and that it's not income producing activity, right? So it's a loss for you. So you just need to be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are all great tips. So when you reclaim your time, you reclaim your life. It's
Mm.
not really doing more. It's about doing what matters most.
Hmm.
So if you've been looking for a way to create more time and freedom in your life, we invite you to watch our complimentary webinar. It's Tuesday and it's live webinar day. It's free, it's real, and it's how we all got started making space for life that we wanted. So see you next week for another great episode. If you have any specific topics that you want us to do or live on, please, we rather do something that you want us to than just coming out, because coming out with topics after this many episodes, sometimes we have to repeat what we're saying. But tell us. We would love to hear what you want us to do an episode about.
Yeah,
And
maybe you feel like we posted some videos that you like and curious how
yeah,
did we make the video. We would love to share those tips as well.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Totally, yeah. Because our podcast is not all about business, right? We can talk everything in
Yeah,
between, as long
exactly.
as we give value to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, and have a blessed day.
Yeah, bye
Thank
bye.
you,
See
everybody.
Bye.
you
See you
next
next
week.
week. Thank you
Tuesday.
for joining us. Bye.